Hello everyone, and welcome to DudeICalledYouBro presents Stewy Plays Hitman Blood Money. I've been wanting to play this game for a while. Hitman was published by IDOS Interactive, but it was developed by IO Interactive. So I'm going to shut up for these cutscenes and I'm going to let you watch and enjoy this beautiful goodness. Oh yeah.
Just in. Unconfirmed reports of an accident at Southland Park.
I can't find my boy!
Hundreds of family members gathered outside the deserted park today to commemorate the second anniversary of the Southland Park tragedy.
Pending a full investigation of the park's safety
Authorities report at least 30 deaths and close to 100
5 years since the tragedy closed the gates of Southland Park, but new evidence
Is
in the
claiming
form
malicious prosecution and believes he'll be vindicated
every
at last.
penny of his
The
fortune
so-called
defending
legal
himself
Eagles
from these
dream
lawsuits.
team defending Southland Park owner Joseph.
There were people flying everywhere. Body parts.
And the victims'
Blood, oh
families
my
have
God.
vowed to appeal the decision.
Cleared of all charges.
Come, have a cup of tea, hon. Sitting in the dark won't bring him back, sweetheart.
I would like to place an order.
Get it? Get it? Like to place an order for a number 47? Get it? No? No? Just me? Alright. So, this is the first level of Hitman Blood Money, and I am playing on normal. I'm not going to play on pro for the sake of recording, because I don't want to have to start the level over a bajillion times, because the game is actually legitimately pretty hard. So this would be the first level, and obviously I've played this level a bajillion times, so I'm just going to kind of shoot right through it, kind of doing things my own way. For those of you who have never played a Hitman game before, I strongly recommend you pick one of these games up, any of them, honestly. They're just so much fun, and there's such a dynamic to each level. I mean, one time you play through and you shoot someone to death, and the next time you bludgeon them to death with, you know, I don't know, something. But Hitman, at its core, is essentially it's a murder simulator. And I know that sounds very dark and twisted, but it is a lot of fun to play.
The target is a Joseph Clarence.
Yeah, sorry for the choppy audio here as well. I don't know if that's just my copy of Hitman Blood Money. I did get it on Steam, and I know that some of those games are kind of glitchy. But Diana is just providing a little bit of backstory on this Mr. Swing King.
With a narcotics distribution ring, so the park may still have some amusements.
And then Mr. Friendly. This is what I've decided to name this guy. His name is Mr. Friendly.
What the fuck you looking at, cracker?
You see what I mean?
Joseph Clarence.
Totally, Mr.
Never
Friendly.
heard of him.
Mr. Swing King.
Oh, that sorry ass dickhead. What the fuck they call you?
Names are for friends, so I don't need one.
He's so nice. Also, Agent 47, by far, biggest badass in any game. So, the client has asked me to make sure that this picture is the last thing that Joseph Clarence, the Swing King, would see. It's his son who died on that Ferris wheel that crashed. Oh boy. I'll keep quiet so you can listen to this incredible conversation between these two intelligent men.
Don't you know shit, nigga? Divorce lawyers ain't gonna prosecute you, bony divorce lawyers don't do shit but fuck a brother over when his bitch run off. Oh, Swing was married? Oh, what the fuck that weasel ass motherfucker? Used to be rich. Well, he's spook's bitch now. Exactly why his old lady is divorcing his ass. So you think your cracker's a cop or what? Man, I got to get my ass around some educated motherfuckers. Yeah. He probably a lawyer.
Oh boy. So in this game, one of the things that I really like they include is that you see I pulled out that coin there and I throw it and they immediately went to investigate. Now that is a feature that is new to the Hitman series at this point. I mean, you can do it in Absolution and things like that, but yeah, definitely one of my favorite features of this game. There was a game called Headhunter back in the day for PS2 that had a feature like that. You could throw empty bullet shells. Oh boy. Sneaking up on the sadistic killer, drug dealer guy. Shh. Yeah, mommy's got you. Mommy's got you. Alright.
Help! Help me! Help! Help me!
Not a chance, buddy. Sorry. You did what you did to get where you are today. When I was recording this level, this next part's always kind of a pain, because you never know, how well you're gonna do. And, screwing this part up when you're trying to record is just the worst. By far, just the worst. And picking the lock, here we go. 1 down, 2 down. Don't need the shotgun anymore. Suppose I'll hide gangster number 1 and gangster number 2 in these boxes here. Another great thing about Hitman being able to dispose of your bodies so that your cover is not blown in the middle of a mission. I mean, I know I have my fiber wire and things, but I really like to do wacky kills, with a kitchen knife, or in one there's a rock you can throw. There's an ether tranquilizer dart gun. So I like to mix it up a little bit. Anybody can strangle everybody to death with a wire in one level, but oh god. Well, that was kind of a glitchy death, but I'll take it. You can have this knife back too. It's got your blood all over it. Gross. I'll take your key card. And I will use your key card. You've been very helpful. Thank you. Very nonchalantly walking through the corridor with all the gangsters. They staring me down. If you run while you're being watched in this game, it blows your cover. Usually. There's times when it doesn't, but generally if you decide to just run through the level, it'll blow your cover and you'll get killed. I choose not to take the pistol there because honestly it doesn't really matter to me. There's another pistol that's available and I don't need tons of ammo.
Gotta check you, white bread.
Wow, alright dude, that's cool. Like the nickname. The whitest white bread that ever existed, as a matter of fact.
Alright, you cool.
Oh, stuck in the door.
I can get the money, sweetie. It's as good as mine already. Mr. Spook's got it. We'll open the park. It'll be like old times. No, just a few more days. You gotta believe me. Don't say that, sunshine. Mr. Spook's gonna come true, baby. He's good for the money. I won't sign the papers. I won't. You gotta give me one more chance. You gotta. Baby cakes? Sunshine? Hello?
Oh, this sorry-ass mofo. Shouldn't have got involved with the drug trade. That definitely didn't help your case at all. Though I guess I'm Not gonna be Captain Hindsight here. Look, it's Chris. It's Chris Angel. He's levitating. I hate Chris Angel. Agent 47 becomes the shadows. Also, he turns out the lights, I guess, if you want to get technical. Sneaking through the meth lab. Sneak through the meth lab. Enter the turlet. This part is... I screwed this up the first time. I didn't actually think... because I haven't played this game in a while, and I couldn't remember how to grab people as a human shield. But, so I'm playing this on normal, right? And the first time I played this level all the way through, it was on easy. And usually you just have to kill these guys, who I very skillfully dispatched, wasting only 5 shots total. I'm not used to... There's people behind this door that I'm pointing at that end up coming out, but they don't come out for a while, apparently. So I had time... Like, I was paranoid. I was ready to start shooting. So when they didn't show up, I just decided, screw it, I'm getting rid of my meat shield. I'm going to silence him as a witness forever. And then I'm going to move on. You can take your pistol back. There you go. And it was right about as I'm cresting the top of this ladder that the other guy runs in, and you can't really see it, but I turn around and I can see the tip of his head.
It's been a while now, Scoop, and I was just wondering...
That's what she said.
Where we were on the whole money thing.
Were you?
Yeah, see, the thing is, if you remember, you know, what we agreed to was it'd just be a short while and you'd pay in cash, and I know what the pressures you are under must be, but the deal is a deal, and I was hoping, you know, maybe you could just pay what we agreed on, even though you've been here for, heck, more than twice as long as we agreed to, but just pay the original amount and move on. Not right away necessarily, but, you know, I'd appreciate it.
No.
Wow. What a baby. Yeah, you see how on the right I have 2 bars. One's the one on the left is my health, which is always red. And the one on the right is like how noticed you are, I guess. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but I know that when your cover's blown it's red and people start trying to kill you. But no one knows where I am, they just know that I murdered a bunch of people. Or, you know, they don't know what I look like. This is a Dragunov Rifle that I'm using, by the way. Which is pretty sweet. And I don't need it anymore. Yep. I pretty much get rid of anything I don't need as soon as I don't need it in this game, so you'll see me dropping the weapons I use to murder people a lot. But it's okay, because Agent 47 does not have fingerprints. He is a clone. Oh yeah. I grabbed this guy's pistol, and I realized that I don't really need to take his pistol right now. But I grabbed it anyway, because I know that it's definitely a safe bet. And here comes the intro to one of my favorite weapons in this game, which is the syringe. And you get 2... It's very Dexter-like, for those of you who like Dexter. And, I mean, I've been syringing people before Dexter made it cool, alright? So let's just get that leveled out right now. You get 2 types of syringes in this game. You get the poison, which obviously is instant death. And then you get, just like Dexter, his knockout juice, his little animal tranquilizer, ragdoll juice, as it's been said. But, definitely one of my favorite weapons. In the levels, you start with 2 and 2. You get 2 syringes of each. And generally, if I go to kill someone who's a civilian, or I believe someone, you know, I pin as innocent, I'll sedate them rather than kill them, because there's no point in, you know, killing anybody you don't need to. Aside from that guy, I mean, he was standing right there. Why wouldn't I push him over? But yeah, having the syringe poison and syringe sedative definitely a serious benefit to the game. So if you didn't notice there, I just took my syringe out and poked a little bit of poison into his secretary's drink. And of course, she'll come right over. You know, she's totally professional, as you can tell by her attire. I mean, I guess we are in a crack house, but, you know. And, oh, what's that? Does that taste funny? You feel woozy? You gonna be alright? You gonna be alright? Oh, no, you're gonna... Oh. Oh, and the upskirt. Gotta love poorly... I don't know, poorly animated upskirt. And now, it's time to meet Mr. Swing King. I wonder what he'll have to say for himself.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get in here? Carol Ann!
There is no Carol Ann. There is only Zool.
This photograph.
I don't understand.
My client has asked me to ensure it's the last thing you ever see. Please, look at the photograph, Mr. Clarence.
No,
And,
please.
oh boy. I decided here to poison him. I've killed him every way you can imagine, but...
I can't sleep. I haven't slept in the guild I...
Alright, buddy. Shh. Just sleep. Just sleep. And I'll take that photo back. And I'll get rid of this empty syringe. Is that a hammer on the table? Nah, whatever. You know, though, that is a hammer on the table. Maybe. Fuck it, you know what? There is a hammer on that table. That's just not something I can just pass up, you know? When life gives you lemons, find a hammer and beat someone to death with it. I guess is the yes? No? It's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be right somewhere. And then another one of my favorite items in this game is the remote bomb. It's an anti-personnel bomb, and it has a remote detonator. There's a couple levels where it's like key to have these, you know, put in the right places. And there's a couple levels where if you're really good, you can shorten down the total time of a level by immense amounts. So we're nearing the end of the level here, where we find Mr. Scoop. And I'll be quiet for this part.
Some motherfucker busted in on Jay-Z's watch. You know, I don't like uninvited guests. I was gonna bust a cap in his ass, Goose. But I remember what you were saying about playing cool, yo. And I tried to play cool, but the cracker got by me. That all. I see. It was my orders that caused the problem. Is that what you're trying to say? Nah, Scoops, I ain't say that shit. I'd like to give you a lesson in personal responsibility.
Now, right here, I did actually take damage from my my own explosion, which was definitely not the smartest thing I've done. But I lived, and I still got a really decent score. But they still don't know I'm here, which sucks. Because, you know, I would be fine with going down there and putting a couple bullets into Scoop and then leaving. The problem is that he has his little lady of the night with him. And, yes, I could bribe her in the end, but I don't have time. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Good night, Mr. Scoop. I'll get rid of this stupid pistol. I don't need it anymore. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. That's the end of that. And this is the end of the first level. The end of the first level of Hitman. This isn't really a how-to. This is more or less just me playing the game. But if you like it, like and favorite, and we'll see some more. And thanks for watching, everyone.